Aid for Nigeria flood victims is what we're taking and talking about right now. And for those of you still wondering, don't worry, before the end of the program, you will still be able to see our e-news. Here to tell us a little bit more about this wonderful, enchanting division and directive is some of the committee members. I'd like to get them to introduce themselves to us. Mom, bless love to you. Because our father's the only male, we're getting him to introduce himself to us first.
I'm Isaac Namabri, the Welfare Officer of Kanuk and Chairman of CIREP, the Kanuk Emergency Relief Aid. Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us. And Mom?
Chief Mrs. Mrs. Sanusi, Executive Member and Founder Member of the Nigerian Aid Emergency Relief under the chairmanship of Mr. Namabiri and Kanuk Executive, and also Nigeria High Commission Collaborative Program. Humanitarian services.
Right. Thank you both for joining us today. One of the things I'd like to really just let our viewers be very aware of is that this initiative is not based on finance. It's important for us to let our viewers be very aware of this. This is not a claim that people are asking for financial support. We're asking for donations of clothes, of things of kind. This is not a money-making thing. And I think it's important for us to let people be aware, because so often we hear everything is finance, finance. But you have taken another leaf and showing that you can be as generous, as supportive by giving solid things that people can use. And I welcome you both on that whole initiative. I'm really delighted to hear about this. As a chairman, for start, tell us a little bit about how it's been going so far.
So far, I think this program was launched early this month.
Yes.
We had several meetings with the High Commission. But before I go there, I think I have to express my thanks to the Nigerian High Commission.
Of course.
For the help, the High Commissioner, and everyone that they've been of tremendous help. So it's been going so far. I think this is the first week we've started hitting the roads. And our first day Saturday was not that okay.
Right.
But there are a few people that came in but the essence of this program is to create awareness about what is happening and what we've done so far. So I think from our expectations after we've left here, there'll be more response, really.
Right. I know we've been giving as much support as possible, letting our viewers know by scrolling the information, because you don't have to be a Nigerian to be able to support. Flood victims supporting is something it's something you have to do.
Yeah.
Chief Mrs. Anusi, of course, you're known for always where there is something that is of need, you are jumping in, and we're just thanking God for you yet again. What pushed you this time round yet again to come in and to join this initiative?
I think it's the social work I mean. For 2 days I couldn't sleep when I saw the massive damage about the flood disaster, unprecedented in Nigerian history. And I know that if it happened in other countries, spontaneously people will contribute and support them. I know that the disaster management in Nigeria had improved a lot. I'm quite impressed by the way the President Jonathan rolled off his sleeve and flew all over and was touching people and appealing to them not to commit suicide. And I just said we must do something. So we started phoning around. Unfortunately, there are many people that are thinking along the same line.
Wonderful. And
Kanuk Executive, they adopted the idea and we started running with it. Everybody, Mr. Folayo, everybody had been wonderful. But the flood disaster had done something like this before.
Yes, which was a success.
So we contacted them and they were excited and they would join us. Jenny Okafo, Philip, Idewo, Charles Eze, many people have done something, so we all pull ourselves together. And everybody in this country, we have things we don't use in our homes. We have wardrobes of clothing, of shoes. Our children have trainers, things that we don't need. But these people are now homeless. They're desperate. There's a breakdown of disease and so on. So we need to reach out and touch their lives and help them. So that was why I just thought, let's start working together. Unfortunately, it's been a wonderful program. that other people have supported it, churches, mosques. So we are mobilizing people. And their commission, Dr. Tafida had thrown his weight behind it with his
Wonderful.
staff. So they've given us storage in their commission at the basement. And if we fill it up, we can overflow to Flay Street. They will open the place for us. So it's been
That
wonderful.
is excellent. This is the initiative that we need right now. Were you surprised by the response?
I was not surprised really because from what I call her my big auntie, I never, Mrs. Sanisa said, the level of professionalism in the team is wonderful. Amongst us, we have businessmen, medical doctors, IT professionals, and PR professionals. So it's people coming together for a common purpose. Because when we saw that, we just can't turn a blind eye and say it doesn't bother us. And so I think this we are not asking for money. You have things you have not used.
Yes.
Go check that wardrobe. You have items you've bought, gifts, toys. Some weeks ago, I was in a function where one of the governors was around and they came appealing for the same thing. That little shirt will do something, that blouse, that bra will do something. Coming to later we'll talk about the extent of the damage done. This thing is expensive, it's huge. Unfortunately, it was not yet advertised in UK. A lot were not aware. The major news agency did not carry that flood. I was talking to myself, I didn't know there was a flood in Nigeria. I was surprised.
It was very low key.
It was low key, but this was a huge damage. I mean, places like the Niger Delta.
Yes.
I'll give an example. My own village is underwater. I see pictures. I'll be traveling very soon. From the Benue Basin down to the riverine areas, huge areas. So the press, the international press per se, has not actually done much to put this in public awareness. So what we are now doing is that in UK we can now rise up to the occasion.
Yes.
We Nigerians can do something for Nigerians, irrespective of who you are. That's the essence of this. So we just put through. Thank you.
Right. Well, whatever support we can give, the BBS Ben Television, we're doing what we can. I know that our people are very generous. And knowing that it is not a financial base, it is literally whatever you have that you need to move on to. Instead of giving it out or stashing it, you can give.
Yes.
From toys down to basic books, clothes,
Blankets,
hair,
yes.
exactly. So I'm really delighted that you've all come out today. Don't be a stranger on this. Let us know what else we can do, that we can motivate our viewers, those who are watching us, because this is continuing up until the 30th of November. There's no reasons why you can't. You're not having to worry about how it's going to get there. As long as you bring it to the mission, then you know it will be transported. So I'm going to get you to say a final word to our viewers, Mom. And so, Mother, can you send out an appeal to us?
Yes, please.
Well, the appeal is that Christmas is coming and it's an opportunity, season of giving. So reach out and join us at Nigeria Commission, 6 to 12, 12 noon to 6 p.m. every weekend. Come and support us. You can give it to your church and so on, and the church can send it by van or to the mosque. And we thank the Council of Elders and everybody that is helping. We need more volunteers.
We need more volunteers.
Thank
we
you.
need you to jump out.
Can I just,
yes, of course.
can I just
Reach
drop
out.
something?
Yes.
On a strategic note, I think a direct appeal is that we have mega organizations in UK and Nigeria. Within those places, can you set up something? Sort these things out yourself and bring it to the Nigerian High Commission. Decent clothing, things you think you lose yourself, they are decent things. So a lot of them are very huge. Some of them have 5,000, 6,000 members. Imagine those people coming together to do something. So it's a direct appeal for that. Let us do this and we take over the other aspect. There are people of integrity on this board. No one is selling your clothes. nothing will happen, no financial gain. The monetary aspect will sort that when the times come by God's grace, and the Nigerian Commission is doing that for us.
Well, we thank God, and I just thank God for seeing you both.
Yes.
And we'll be behind you, doing whatever we can, and we'll remind our viewers. Viewers, I'm sure this is something you can see what Mother Mrs. Chief Lucy is holding. Also, you can see clearly what Father here is holding as well. Please, please, please send a package, definitely. Really well appreciate you, and you know it's going to go to a good source, good help. Just, galvanize it and bring it through to us. Thank you so much. Right, viewers, we need to remind you that we definitely have our e-news, which is coming up afterwards. Let's say thank you again to Chief Mrs. Sanusi. We appreciate you so much. We'll say thank you again to Mr. Isaac. Appreciate all the wonderful things that you are doing. And our dear, wonderful High Commissioner and team for the wonderful work that you're doing, just giving back to us. Please, viewers, do not disappoint us. This is a place for you to be on a weekend. Now we're going straight in to our wonderful e-news. Until next time, take care. Keep watching our e-news. See you soon.
Ben Entertainment News is brought to you by everysinglechristtian.com.
There is real love in the air at www.everysingle